Hello everybody. So I was in China a few weeks back, and thanks to Urban Hawk's Hope 11 talk, I went around looking for Chinese locks. If you haven't seen Urban Hawk's Hope 11 talk, check out this video by Deviant. So one of the locks I got reminded me of the Assa twin, which is a black belt lock that I'm not able to pick yet. Well, I'm not even sure if what I have is the Assa twin, as the key doesn't seem to say so. So if you have an idea of what lock I have, please write it down in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Anyway, they both feature twin rows of pins. Here's the Assa's key right next to the Chinese lock's key. You notice that there's two sets of bitting, like the main set and the secondary set. Same with the Assa, the main set and the secondary set. Although the Chinese lock's profile is not as complicated as the Assa's profile. The keyway is similar. The Assa has a very restrictive keyway compared to the very open Chinese lock's keyway. Also, the Chinese lock came with two sets of keys. And I was pleasantly surprised that most Chinese locks are construction key. If you have no idea of what construction keying is, it's basically two sets of keys for a lock. The first of which works while the site is still being constructed, and the keys are given to the contractor. But once the site is finished and the homeowner uses his key to open the lock, it should prevent the contractor's key from working again. Although the construction keying on this one doesn't work as intended, the manufacturer did have planned for it. We'll find out why once we got the lock. But before that, let's put this on the vise and pick it. Pin 1 is binding, 2 is binding, 3, 2, pin 3, pin 4. Got a slight movement on the core, which tells me that the left side pins are ready to be picked. Alright, pin 1, pin 2, 3, open. Alright, so it wasn't that hard to pick, so let's cut this thing and see what's inside. Let's lock you back up. Okay, so we can see that it is constructed very much like a dimple lock, with two rows of pins offset against each other. Oops. And on the last chamber we see a ball bearing. Let's take that out. This is for the construction key, and the reason why construction keying on this lock is not working is because there is no hole or receptacle to receive the ball bearing. So usually there is a hole there to receive the ball bearing, which changes the bearing. So once the homeowner uses his keys, it pushes the ball bearing from the last chamber into the receptacle, which changes the bidding, so the construction key will stop working. Alright, for this particular lock we also see that there's an additional chamber that's filled up and it's not being used. Right, so let's take the pins out. Okay, so top row pin 1, bottom row pin 1, top row standard, bottom row standard, top row standard, bottom row standard, top row standard. So we all have standard pins. Now let's look at the driver pins. Standard. This is the bottom row. Top row standard. Bottom row standard. Top row standard. Bottom row standard. Top row standard. Oops. And bottom row standard. And I don't know if you can see that, but on the last chamber we have like a ball bearing. Let me get you a light. See if this works. There's a ball bearing in the end. I have no idea what that is for, but anyway, the lock itself is not difficult to pick, but it sure was interesting to see that someone has tried to copy Assa. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Stay tuned for more videos of Chinese locks in the coming weeks. I hope you enjoyed it.